Welcome Dr. Nitin Sethi to the session. And I want to introduce him because some of you met him earlier, but I think most of you didn't. So let me welcome him and talk about him. Dr. Sethi is a very well-known neurologist from PSRI, Pushpavati Singhania Research Institute, Multi-Speciality Hospital, New Delhi. So you know where it is. It is somewhere near Saket. And Dr. Sethi has completed his medical education at Maulana Azad Medical College, University of Delhi, and followed by a residency in internal medicine in India. He then pursued a neurology residency at St. Vincent's Medical Center in New York and a fellowship in epilepsy and clinical neurophysiology at Weill Cornell Medical Center. He is a fellow of American Academy of Neurology, FAAN, and serves on the board of the Association of Ringside Physicians. He is also an associate professor of neurology, New York Presbyterian Weill Cornell Medical Center, and chief medical officer of the New York State Athletic Commission. He travels once in a month, just imagine, to attend all those things, to give some lectures over there, and then he gets back to his base every month. Dr. Sethi had come to our MS daycare program. I'm sure some of you met him. He's a very, very nice, and the way he talks, I think people relate to him. And that's the time we realized, since he's young, experienced, and relates to MS persons on one-to-one basis, basically, I mean, he connects with everybody positively. So I think everybody wanted him again. We want to listen to him. We want to ask him things. He specializes in neurophysiology, epilepsy monitoring, etc. But actually here, I must confess that we are being a little selfish and trying to sway his interest towards multiple sclerosis more and its related problems so that he answers all these things. Many of you know, I think Dr. Prahlad Kumar Sethi of Chairman Gangaram Hospital. He is a Padma Shri VSM holder. I think a lot of you must have gone to him. And Dr. Nitin Sethi is his son. So he, from his childhood, he's seen all the neuro problems, I think, along with his father. Today we picked up the topic of marriage, companionship, and MS because we get a number of calls, questions, and we are requested to counsel and advise on this topic. Because, see, almost everybody, they're all young, they want to get married, they want to have company, and they don't know how to go about. They keep asking us, how will it work out, all that. So today we will be discussing on that. Our first session on this subject was on the 4th of August, 2024. We are slightly delayed for the second session, but I think from here on we'll be quicker. It was very well received, and this is the second part of the same discussion. We plan to come up with more also. I'm handing over the thing to Dr. Sethi now. Dr. Sethi, you are most welcome to take over and talk to everybody.
Well, thank you so much, Bipasha, and thank you everybody for inviting me. And thank you for the kind introduction. And so, because we are a mixed match of different people here, some are patients, some are caregivers, some are husbands, some are wives. I think the best way to approach this topic is not to have a formal, like, a PowerPoint where things become very didactic, and it's always better to kind of have it more freewheeling. So one thing which I want to start off by saying is, when we as neurologists talk about MS, so for example, I work in Cornell and I work in the epilepsy center. That's my, I'm specialized in epilepsy. So one thing you need to remember is neurologists, and this is just some practical things. In India, we can have what are called journal neurologists. So a journal neurologist is somebody who sees every patient who walks into his or her office. So अगर आपके पास migraine है, आप जा रहे हैं, back pain है, MS है, headache है, In America, they are, what are called MS centers. So what are MS centers? MS centers are basically, think of it as a specialized center where the neurologists who are there, they are just dealing with MS. So you can imagine if, for example, I entered medical school, Maulana Azad, in 1992. So you can imagine how many years I've already spent. And you can imagine somebody who has spent 13, 14, 15 years सिर्फ MS कर रहे हैं, आप सिर्फ MS patients देख रहे हैं. So obviously that neurologist will be very experienced. So MS centers जो होते हैं जहाँ you have neurologists who are specialized in MS management, but there's a lot of ancillary staff. Ancillary staff क्या होते हैं? For example, you'll have MS nurses. Again, these are nurses who will then do a lot of MS education. जब आप आएंगे, as you can imagine, a lot of times doctor के साथ आप तो सिर्फ 10 minutes मिले, 20 minutes मिले. Some doctors will give you a little bit more time. Some of them will just see you for 5 minutes and बोलते हैं okay fine, come back again. MS nurses will spend more time with you. Then in the MS centers, you'll have psychologists. And we'll talk about the role of the psychologist because this topic will involve a lot of other things apart from just the medical management of MS. So, therapists होंगे, physical therapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists. So one thing which is there is in India, MS care, as I'm seeing here, I'm spending more time in India. MS care is very scattered. You go to see a neurologist, वो आप तो सिर्फ MS के, he'll just see you for the MS. Now you have to find a different therapist, जो physical therapist है. You're having some, you're struggling with the disease, anxiety में जा रहे हैं, depression में जा रहे हैं, you have to find a different therapist. So MS care जो इंडिया में है ना थोड़ी scattered है. And this becomes a little bit problem because MS is a chronic disease. So as you know, what happens in MS is there is demyelination of the nerves. So जो central nervous system है, and central nervous system जो हम neurologist बोलते हैं, that includes the brain and the spinal cord. उसमें जो आपकी नसें हैं उनमें डीमाइलिनेशन होती है, मतलब माइलिन जो शीट होती है जो नस तो कवर करती है, दैट इज गेटिंग स्ट्रिप्ड ऑफ. नाउ इट डज नॉट इन्वॉल्व द पेरिफेरल नर्वस सिस्टम. तो जो आपकी हाथ की नर्व है उसमें प्रॉब्लम नहीं आ रही, ये आपके सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम पे प्रॉब्लम आ रही है. एंड इट्स thought to be autoimmune mediated. So MS starts off, it's immune mediated. We still don't know why some people develop MS and why people don't develop MS, but there are some things which have come out which is very important as we set the foundation for the main topic. The MS by and large is more common in the European countries, in America as compared to India. So studies have shown that as you move further and further north from the equator, so जैसे आप Scandinavian countries में जा रहे हैं, Canada में जा रहे हैं, MS incidence and prevalence is much higher as compared to when you're coming down to the equator, Africa, Asia. But that's said and done. So for a long period of time, it was thought that India में MS ही नहीं होता. The MS was not there. It's only now that doctors are realizing that MS is it's common in India. It occurs in India. It occurs in Indian population. It affects you when you are young. So the first attack of MS usually occurs when you're in your early teens. So you can imagine the ऐसी disease जो है, जो autoimmune disease है, and it hits you right when you are young. That's when it starts off. When you are completely young, you're completely healthy, and suddenly out of the blue, आपको पहला MS attack होता है. Whether it's a onset of optic neuritis, suddenly आपकी vision चली गई one eye में. You go to a neurologist. Neurologist ने आपको examine किया, MRIs कराए, spine थे, brain के, and then the neurologist spinal tap किया, and then he or she gives you that really devastating news. बोलते हैं कि भाई I think you have MS. And your whole world kind of just changes. At a young age to get a diagnosis of MS can be very, very, how can I say, it can be very shattering. So that's one important point, that MS starts off, one, it's common in India now. It's not a disease of the West. We still don't know why MS is occurring. There have been many theories put forward for MS. The एक वायरस होती है एप्स्टीन बार वायरस, उसका रिलेशनशिप है, विटामिन डी का रिलेशनशिप है. Many different theories are there. If you start googling them, you'll read all of them and you'll get even more confused. But suffice to say, अगर आप में से first question पूछे, Dr. Sethi, do we know why MS occurs in some people or not? The simple answer is we still don't know. We don't know what's the cause of MS. It can happen to anybody. But the disease usually starts with the first attack when you're very young, when you're in your teens, early years. MS is more common in women than men. That's another thing which has been found out. And but जब men में होती है ना, the thinking is that जब MS men में होती है, it's supposed to be much more severe in men as compared to women. That's another point I want everybody to know. Now the fourth point I want to know, because this will all tie into the topic which I have been asked to talk about. MS severity varies from person to person. तो जैसे मैं पहली बार एक पेशेंट देता हूँ, young lady who has come in, an attack of optic neuritis, vision चली गई right eye में, मैंने MRI कराया, MRI brains, cervical spine, I got the spinal tap, and I confirmed that this is MS. I still don't know how the MS will behave in a lifetime. Maybe God will be kind or MS mild रहेगा. Mild मतलब क्या है? She will have very few attacks in her lifetime. जब भी अटैक होगा वो माइल्ड होगा एंड शील रिकवर कंप्लीटली, जिससे आप लोग कहते हैं रिलैप्स इन रिमिटिन MS की, मतलब आदमी नॉर्मल है, एक अटैक हुआ, थोड़ी सी आप तो प्रॉब्लम्स आई, जैसे विजन चली गई, ब्लर्ड हो गई या वीकनेस आई, and then you recover completely because the myelin is again made and you come back to baseline, and then again 5-6 साल 10 साल निकल गए, आप तो सेकेंड अटैक हुआ ही नहीं. So that might be a very mild form of MS. And unfortunately you can also have a patient जिससे MS के अटैक्स एक के बाद एक हो रहे हैं, frequent attacks हो रहे हैं, every time he or she has attack it's very disabling. सडन आपकी वीकनेस आ गई राइट साइड में, विजन चली गई, ब्लैडर इन्वॉल्व हो रहा है, बावल इन्वॉल्व हो रही है. एंड सो द पॉइंट आई एम ट्राइंग टू मेक हियर इज, जब आप पेशेंट तो पहली बार देखते हो, यू कैनॉट प्रिडिक्ट कि भाई ये MS कैसे बिहेव करेगा. दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर पेशेंट्स हु आर हेयर ऑन दिस वेबिनार एंड देयर फैमिली मेम्बर्स टू अंडरस्टैंड कि हमें नहीं पता. यू नो हाइंडसाइट कहते हैं, देयर इज अ फ्रेज इन इंग्लिश, हाइंडसाइट इज 20/20. कि आप you can see your past, you cannot predict your future. तो आप तो नहीं पता ये डिजीज़ कैसे बिहेव करेगी. तो आजकल जो टीचिंग क्या हो रही है, बाय एंड लार्ज जो न्यूरोलॉजिस्ट तो बोला जाता है. सो द ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ MS हैज़ चेंज. When I was doing my residency in America, that's 2003, I entered neurology residency. We were not so aggressive about MS management. कि अच्छा MS है, let's use some drugs. उस समय इतनी drugs भी नहीं थी. We just had interferons. तो ना आप as a doctor also you are not very aggressive. अब ना MS का एक पॉइंट जो आप तो सबको रियलाइज करना चाहिए, because I've seen a few of your patients have come to me, and I can only talk about them with so much respect because I'll discuss how strong some patients are. But अब पैराडाइम चेंज हो गया. आजकल पैराडाइम अराउंड द वर्ल्ड है कि जब आप MS पिकअप करते हैं, ट्रीट इट एग्रेसिवली, मतलब हिट द डिजीज़ हार्ड. जो आपके पास स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट मेडिसिन है यूज़ करिए. अब ये पैराडाइम क्यों चेंज हुआ है? पैराडाइम हैज चेंज बिकॉज स्टडीज़ हैव शोन कि जब आप इन MS पेशेंट्स को फॉलो करते हो ना, और अगर आप इनको एग्रेसिवली नहीं ट्रीट करेंगे, दे विल स्टार्ट गेटिंग डिसेबल्ड, इनकी डिसेबिलिटी आएंगी. सो आपका अटैक हुआ, ऑप्टिक न्यूराइटिस था, आपकी विजन पूरी नहीं आई, सडनली आप तो धीरे धीरे वीकनेस शुरू हो गई, एंड वो वीकनेस आप पूरी नहीं जा रही, यू आर बिकमिंग मोर एंड मोर डिसेबल्ड. सो nowadays the paradigm is, and that's what patients also should realize, nowadays the paradigm is identify MS patients early. don't miss the diagnosis, try to make the and I'm talking as a neurologist, हमें पढ़ाया जाता है कि भाई आप as a doctor don't miss the diagnosis. अगर आपने diagnosis miss कर दिया, आपके patient will suffer. एक तो आप diagnosis time पर करो, right diagnosis करो. MS is thought to be what is called the great mimicker. Lot of neurological diseases can mimic MS जैसे लग सकती हैं. तो एक तो होता है कि भाई आपका डायग्नोसिस भी राइट है, कि रॉन्ग तो नहीं है, और राइट डायग्नोसिस करिए एंड देन ट्रीट इट एग्रेसिवली. जो आज तक मोस्ट पोटेंट ड्रग्स हैं, यूज़ करिए, यूज़ इट अर्ली ऑन यूज़ करते हैं बिकॉज यू वांट टू प्रिवेंट द डिसेबिलिटी. एक बार जब डिसेबिलिटी हो जाती है, उस तो रिवर्स नहीं कर सकते. सो द पॉइंट इज we have medicines, highly effective medicines, which can prevent the progression of the disease, prevent the disability. We don't have medicines which can remyelinate. तो जो माइलिन एक बार चली गई है, डैमेज हो गई है, आप बोलो डॉक्टर सेठी ऐसी दवाई दो कि वो माइलिन फिर से बन जाए, and I again start coming normal. Remyelination therapies पर बहुत रिसर्च हो रहा है, but we don't have medicines to remyelinate. So take home point is identify early. उसमें पेशेंट का क्या रोल है? पेशेंट एंड फैमिली मेंबर का रोल है, भाई जाइए, when you feel that something is happening, go and seek a doctor. एक बार डॉक्टर से मिलिए. अगर आप तो लगे उस डॉक्टर, you did not like the doctor, या आप तो लगे भाई या ये कॉम्पिटेंट नहीं है, find some other doctor, but try to confirm the diagnosis. मुझे MS है तो नहीं है. और देखिए ये डायग्नोसिस लाइटली नहीं बनाया जाता कि वो मैंने बोल दिया हाँ आप तो MS है. नहीं, यू आस्क मी द टफ क्वेश्चन, डॉक्टर सेठी कैसे बोल रहे हो आप MS है, थोड़ा सा प्रूफ दिखाइए. बिकॉज MS will affect you through the entire life. You want that this doctor ने मेरा diagnosis बनाया है, I hope he is confident. And we are educated patients, and that's the whole idea of doing all of these seminars, which I'm so impressed by the multiple sclerosis society of India and the office bearers. They really are educating. You want the by diagnosis, be an educated patient, ask questions. Are you sure मुझे MS है, कुछ और तो नहीं हो सकता, क्या best drug है? So the idea is, because if you treat it early, you prevent the progression. अच्छा, इसमें एक और पॉइंट है, एंड देन वील कम टू द मेन टॉपिक. एक पॉइंट होता है जिससे हम कहते हैं EDSS. एवरीबडी शुड नो अबाउट दिस. सो देयर इज अ MS स्केल, इट्स कॉल्ड एक्सपैंडेड डिसेबिलिटी स्टेटस स्केल. वो स्केल होता है फ्रॉम 0 to 10. 0 मीन्स पेशेंट इज नॉर्मल, जैसे मैं हूँ, भगवान की दया से आई एम कंप्लीटली नॉर्मल राइट नाउ, तो मेरा आई एम 0 ऑन दैट स्केल. 10 होता है कि भाई पेशेंट मर गया. जब आप उस स्केल में 5.5 से ऊपर पहुंच जाते हो ना, दैट मीन्स MS पेशेंट इज यूजली ऑन अ व्हील चेयर बाय दैट टाइम. समझिए, इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. एट द एज ऑफ 25-30 somebody is becoming disabled and going on a wheelchair. It's a very, very, very serious matter. That is why it's very important कि भाई MS तो डायग्नोस करिए टाइमली फैशन में, करेक्ट डायग्नोसिस बनाइए, एंड देन ट्रीट. अच्छा, द रीज़न आई से ट्रीट, इंडिया में द मोर आई एम लर्निंग इज, इंडिया में एक ये बड़ा होता है, फॉर वट एवर रीजन इंडियंस आर ऑल्सो वेरी स्केर्ड ऑफ टेकिंग मेडिसिन. आप मेडिसिन स्टार्ट करते हो, डॉक्टर साहब कितनी दिन लेनी है, ज़िंदगी भर लूँगी मैं नहीं, या आप बोलोगे मैं आयुर्वेदिक लेनी शुरू कर रही हूँ या होम्योपैथिक ले रहा हूँ. देखिए, आई हैव नथिंग अगेंस्ट आयुर्वेदा और होम्योपैथिक. आई एम नॉट क्वालिफाइड एज एन आयुर्वेदिक डॉक्टर और होम्योपैथिक डॉक्टर, सो मैं उनके बारे में बोल नहीं सकता. मैं अपनी मेडिसिन से बारे में बोल सकता हूँ. मैं यही बोलना चाहता हूँ कि MS की मेडिसिन आजकल बड़ी इफेक्टिव आ गई हैं. एक और पॉइंट, MS मेडिसिन आर वेरी 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 एक्सपेंसिव इन अमेरिका. अगर आप ये जो टेकफिड्रा है, अगर आप आउट ऑफ पॉकेट पे कर रहे हैं, मतलब आपके पास इंश्योरेंस नहीं है, it costs in the range of $90,000 per year. $90,000 बड़े होते हैं. इंडिया में भी टेकफिड्रा, अगर आप ब्रांड नेम टेकफिड्रा रहे, इट्स क्वाइट एक्सपेंसिव. 30,000 रुपये लग रहे हैं आपके हर मंथ. पर इंडिया में देखिए आप, इंडियन कंपनीज, वी शुड थैंक सम ऑफ द फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनीज, दे हैव मेड जेनेरिक जो आपकी डाइमिथाइल फ्यूमेरेट है, जेनेरिक टेकफिड्रा, very nice drug, very cost effective, 6,000 rupees में आप तो मिल रही है, and equally effective drug. मतलब it's the brand. So Indian pharmaceutical companies are making generic medicines which are of good quality. So आजकल कोई ऐसा रीज़न नहीं होना चाहिए जो ऐसे आप बोलें कि मैं ये दवाई अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकता या नहीं कर सकती. I think there is, these medicines have become very cost effective in India. Now we'll move to the main topic जो मुझे दिया गया था. See, it's like marriage, companionship and MS. The first thing I'll start, and I'll keep my topic simple because I want everybody to discuss it. Whenever you have a chronic disease, the way I look at it, whether I do a lot of epilepsy is also a chronic disease. आप तो epilepsy होती है, मिर्गी की बीमारी होती है, वो आपकी ज़िंदगी भर आपके साथ रहेगी. MS भी जो आपके जिसके पास भी MS है, whoever unfortunately has MS is going to persist with you till the day you are on planet Earth. अभी भी in America, Europe, जड़ से MS को निकालने तक कोई ट्रीटमेंट नहीं है. All the therapies which we have tried have failed, stem cells and things like that. That said, highly effective drugs which control the MS, the आपकी disease progress ना करे, आपकी disability progress ना करे, आपकी quality of life अच्छी रहे, and भगवान करे you are blessed with a life which will go to 85 years of age, you should think, and I think about these diseases in a very positive way. जब भी मैं अपने पेशेंट को काउंसल करता हूँ, मैं बोलता हूँ देखो, let's assume God is kind, you have another 25-30 years in the tank, आप 85 तक पहुँचोगे. आपका गोल होना चाहिए कि मैं 85 तक पहुँच जाऊँगा, ये बीमारी मुझे कभी ज़्यादा दुखी नहीं करेगी. We'll all go because of one disease or the other, old age. पर ये मैं आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू लूज द बैटल टू MS. उसके लिए एजुकेशन एंड हाउ यू ट्रीट योर MS इज़ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अच्छा, जो टॉपिक आप लोग ने आज चुना है, वी डिस्कस दिस लास्ट टाइम, इट वॉज अ वेरी नाइस डिस्कशन, दी मैरिज एंड कंपेनियनशिप. सो वेन एवर यू हैव अ क्रॉनिक डिजीज, द वे आई थिंक ऑफ इट, देखिए उसमें टू पीपल आर इन्वॉल्व. It's the person who has MS, that's one partner, and it's your other partner. So whether it's the wife who has MS or the husband has MS, एक partner तो एक disease है जो chronic है, likely progress करेगी, it might become disabling to the point that patient might go on a wheelchair, to the point that the patient has to have a catheter in the bladder, कि आप तो यूरिन नहीं होता तो आप तो सेल्फ कैथराइज करना पड़ता है, एंड द अदर पार्टनर इज हेल्दी. और इंडिया में देखिए वी कैन लुक एट दिस टॉपिक इन कपल ऑफ वेज. सो लेट्स आई वाज थिंकिंग अबाउट इट, हाउ शुड स्टार्ट इट. सो लेट्स अज्यूम वी हैव अ यंग मैन और अ यंग गर्ल, 19-20 years of age, single, and you are dating. और आप डेट कर रहे हैं, and you meet a nice guy or a girl, and you start dating, and you are having a great time. Dating is a lot of fun. उस समय आप तो कोई ज़्यादा डिसेबिलिटी नहीं है, योर पार्टनर माइट नॉट इवन नो, जिससे आप डेट करें उसे पता भी नहीं होगा इस लड़की तो या इस लड़के तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. यू आर एंजॉइंग. आप उस तो बताओगे कि मुझे MS है, और अगर बताते हो, विल हिज और हर impression, the way they treat you, change or not? This is a very tricky topic because ना कई न्यूरोलॉजिकल डिजीजेस का स्टिग्मा होता है. स्टिग्मा मीन्स आई डोंट नो व्हाई सोसाइटी एट टाइम्स, वंस यू टेल द सोसाइटी कि मुझे ये प्रॉब्लम है, सोसाइटी स्टार्ट्स ट्रीटिंग यू डिफरेंटली. तो जैसे मैं एपिलेप्सी में देखता हूँ, आपके बच्चे तो भगवान ना करे एपिलेप्सी है, स्कूल में गए, स्कूल में दौरा पड़ गए एक बार, दूसरे बच्चे आपके बच्चों के साथ नहीं खेलेंगे, दूसरी मदर्स विल नॉट कम एंड टॉक टू यू, तो इस बच्चे तो एपिलेप्सी है. जैसे सपोज इट्स सम सॉर्ट ऑफ अ कंटेजियस डिजीज. एक तो पहली बात सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ जो वी शुड ट्राई टू गेट आउट, जस्ट लाइक एपिलेप्सी था है, जस्ट लाइक महात्मा गांधी डिड, इट इज़ नॉट कंटेजियस. MS कंटेजियस नहीं है. आप मुझे छू रहे हो, MS पेशेंट मुझे छू रहा है, आई एम किसिंग एन MS पेशेंट, as you are dating somebody, you kiss somebody, you are intimate, आप sex में, it's not contagious. Saliva से नहीं जाती, sexual route से नहीं जाती, it's not a contagious disease. मैं आप तो बीमारी नहीं दूंगा या दूंगी. So एक तो हमें वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है कि हमें स्टिग्मा ऑफ MS हटाना है. नाउ देखिए स्टिग्मा ये भी बड़ा अजीब सा होता है. यू माइट जस्ट से ये दीज आर बैड पीपल, इस दे आर इन तो दे आर नैरो माइंडेड पीपल. Stigma, they discriminate. Lot of people discriminate not just because they are bad, they discriminate because they don't have knowledge, they are afraid. आप उन्हें समझाओ, पब्लिक को समझाओ, दिस इज नॉट कंटेजियस, दीज आर हेल्दी पीपल. Majority of MS patients will have a normal life. They are highly productive, they are highly intelligent, they will get married, they will have normal children. We need to educate, not educate each other, educate the larger society that MS disease, you should not, don't give me sympathy. Okay, I don't need your sympathy. Yeah, empathy, absolutely, empathy है, अच्छी बात है. Sympathy ना दीजिए. I am not begging you to give me, to look down on me or say I feel sorry for me. I don't want to feel sorry for. So let's go back to the example I said. Points to just think about. So if you are a young person, single, would you tell your partner you are dating कि मुझे ये disease है? Yes or no? If no, why not? क्या आप तो डर है, आप तो डर है कि ये मुझे he or she will say कि मैं तुम्हें से डेट नहीं करना चाहता. अच्छा आप बताओगे, फाइन, किस वे से बताना है? What is the right way to break the news? देखिए आई एम गोइंग आउट ऑन अ डेट विद अ गर्ल, मैं 4 5 6 बार उससे घूमा हूँ, शी लाइक्स मी, आई लाइक हर, और सडनली मैं उस पर एकदम एक कॉफ़ी शॉप में छोड़ दूँ उस पर कि हाय सिमरन, आई एम जस्ट, आप तो बताना चाहता हूँ मुझे MS है. सिमरन विल फ्रीक आउट. सो देयर इज अ वे ऑल्सो हाउ टू कम्युनिकेट इंफॉर्मेशन टू दैट पर्सन कि भाई कि किस वे में आप वो इंफॉर्मेशन किसी को देते हो. अच्छा नाउ वी मूव टू अ लिटिल डिफरेंट थिंग. इंडिया में मैरिजेस होती हैं, इंडिया में मैरिजेस अरेंज मैरिजेस होती हैं एंड लव मैरिजेस होती हैं. लेट्स हैंडल लव मैरिजेस फर्स्ट. I think love marriage में क्या होता है, you are dating somebody, you start liking each other, it's a long, maybe a short, maybe a long courtship, and you say yes, she says yes, you known each other before, maybe आप already intimate हो चुके हो, things are, and you just say हम शादी कर रहे हैं, this is it. देखिए लव मैरिज अगर हो रही है उस समय किस टाइम पर आप अपने पार्टनर तो बताओगे कि भाई आई वॉन्ट टू जस्ट ब्रेक द न्यूज़ टू यू कि मुझे MS है. आप बताओगे भी कि नहीं बताओगे? आई एम मेकिंग यू थिंक दिस बिकॉज दीज आर थिंग्स आई थिंक अबाउट. हाउ डू आई गाइड माई पेशेंट? किस समय पर आप पेशेंट अपने पार्टनर तो बताएंगे बाय द वे नाउ दैट वी आर गोइंग टू टाई द नॉट, आई जस्ट वॉन्ट टू लेट यू नो दैट आई हैव MS. और किस वे में बताओगे? या आप बोलोगे आई रादर नॉट लेट हिम नो. अच्छा अगर आप बोलते थी आई एम नॉट लेट हिम नो, शादी हो गई, कभी ना कभी तो वो न्यूज़ आएगी ना, he or she will come to know, and then how will that person take it? Will that person say चलो ठीक है शादी हो गई, she's my now my wife, you know what, जन्म जन्म तक साथ है, seven times around the fire, मैंने इसका हाथ नहीं छोड़ना? Or will that person say यार तुम्हें पहले बताना था, you cheated me? So that's one thing. Then let's come to arranged marriages. Arranged marriages are very tricky because मैं epilepsy में deal करता हूँ. And many times my patients, epilepsy patients, ask me, like a girl who came to see me. Now, happy news, she's getting engaged. She's found a arranged marriage, है, really nice boy. She likes the boy. She's met him couple of times. Nice, she says a nice guy, nice educated, अच्छी family है. अब उनते लड़की भी आई, उनके पेरेंट्स भी आए. उनका मेन क्वेश्चन था, डॉक्टर सेठी हम अपने वुड बी इन लॉज तो वुड बी बनने वाले हैं उन तो बताएं या ना बताएं कि हमारी लड़की तो एपिलेप्सी है। अब देखिए दिस इज अ वेरी ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन फॉर अ डॉक्टर ऑल्सो टू आंसर। एक चीज़ में आप मैं बोलूँ हाँ जी बता दीजिए कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है बता दीजिए, वो रिश्ते टूट जाएंगे। मैनी पीपल विल ब्रेक, दे विल ब्रेक द रिलेशनशिप बिकॉज लेट्स बी ऑनेस्ट टू आवर सेल्फ। आप में से कितने ऐसे लोग हैं जो अगर आप लोग तो मैरिज से पहले पता चल जाए कि मेरे पार्टनर तो कोई ऐसी क्रॉनिक डिजीज़ है, अरेंज मैरिज हो रही है, कि आप बोलोगे यस करने दो, आई लाइक इट, सब कुछ ठीक है, मैं बाद में देखूंगा जो भी होता है। इट्स अ वेरी टफ डिसीजन फॉर द अदर पार्टी ऑल्सो। तो आप बताओगे अपने वुड बी इन लॉस तो नहीं बताओगे। अच्छा इसके दो वे हैं। एक वे है बता दो बिकॉज बी अप फ्रंट, पर एक ढंग होता है बताने का, दैट यू डोंट अगेन यू जस्ट से दैट देखो बाय द वे सिमरन शादी होने वाली है, आई जस्ट वांट टू नो कि मुझे आप तो बताना चाहता हूँ कि आई हैव अ डिजीज़ कॉल्ड MS, आई एम वेल कंट्रोल, मैं दवाई लेता हूँ। अच्छा अगर आप चाहते हो थोड़ा पढ़ सकते हो इसके बारे में से और क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हो, इफ़ यू रियली वांट मैं अपने डॉक्टर से भी आप तो मिला सकता हूँ, यू कैन आस्क हिम सम क्वेश्चंस, आई वांट यू टू बी कंफर्टेबल, आई वांट यू टू नो अबाउट दिस, आई डोंट वांट टू हाइड इट फ्रॉम यू। एक तो ये वे है। एक वे है आप बोलो कि नहीं बताता, नहीं बताओ जी। अच्छा लाइक Pasha said, my father is a neurologist. My father एक बार एग्जाम्पल हमेशा देते हैं, ही इज़ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट न्यूरोलॉजिस्ट आई नो। वो बोलते हैं उन्हें एक ऐसे हुई थी पेशेंट थी, फैमिली ने नहीं बताया। और देखिए एपिलेप्सी में क्या होता है ना, जब आप स्लीप डिप्राइव्ड होते हैं, स्ट्रेस में होते हैं, कभी कभी दौड़े पड़ जाते हैं। उस दिन रात के 2 बजे फेरे हो रहे, 2 बजे जब फेरे हो रहे, फेरे थे अराउंड 5 थे अराउंड, लड़की तो दौड़ा पड़ा। सो दे सी व्हाट थिंग्स कैन हैपन, होने तो कुछ भी हो सकता है। तो आपने नहीं बताया, how will that information be taken later on? Will your husband or your wife start resenting you? Disease progress करेगी। अच्छा now let's talk about the third topic, third scenario. I've met some patients through the MS society. What I say, I always say my patients, उनका मैं सहारा, उनकी strength, their courage, their partner's courage देखकर I feel humbled. I have met people now who are married. They've been married for many years. One of them has MS, and the partner is rock solid with them. Rock solid, rock solid. मजाल है कि भैया वो पार्टनर आपके साथ नहीं, 10 बार मुझे फ़ोन करेंगे वो पार्टनर पूछने के लिए, मुझे ये हो रहा है, मेरी जिन्हें MS है ये हो रहा है, बताइए क्या हो रहा है, ये हो रहा है, UTI हो रही है, कैसे ट्रीट करना है। दे आर रॉक सॉलिड। अच्छा ये डिफरेंट बात होती है। सो लेट्स अज्यूम यू आर मैरिड फॉर 2 or 3 years 4 years, उसके बाद MS का डायग्नोसिस होता है। रिमेंबर MS कैन, इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी दैट MS विल स्टार्ट ऑफ एट द एज ऑफ 17, MS कैन स्टार्ट ऑफ आफ्टर यू आर मैरिड। सो वी ऑल गेट मैरिड, और मैरिज के बाद सपोज किसी भी पार्टनर तो कोई मेडिकल प्रॉब्लम आ जाए, ये तो नहीं होता कि आप अपने पार्टनर तो छोड़ दोगे, यू विल टेक केयर ऑफ योर पार्टनर ना, दैट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग। कि अगर आपकी मैरिज हो गई है एंड देन एट सम पॉइंट इन टाइम 4 साल बाद 5 साल बाद एक पार्टनर तो MS डायग्नोस होता है, हाउ डज दैट रिलेशनशिप चेंज। अच्छा इसमें मैनी मैनी फैसेट्स हैं। फैसेट्स क्या है, आई जस्ट हाईलाइट द मेन पॉइंट्स। यू हैव वन पार्टनर who has some disability and might progressively get more disabled. You have another partner who's healthy. मैं बोलूँ अपनी अपनी वाइफ को, आई वॉन्ट टू गो एंड रन द न्यूयॉर्क मैराथन, and heavens forbid she has a chronic disease and she cannot do that. You want a partner. A partner is also a companion. जैसे आपने बोला है marriage and companionship. Companionship means companion. your partner sometimes, your wife, your husband is your best friend. हाँ, लड़ाइयाँ तो बहुत होती हैं. I mean, it's very common to fight with your partner. I mean, I had a terrible fight with my wife Supriya yesterday. But देखिए, in the end, she's also my companion. She's my partner. I mean, I always say God is very kind that He brought her in my life. So, you know, you have a partner who cannot do what you want to do. You want to travel to Bali, enjoy a vacation. She cannot do it. Physically, she cannot do it. She has to do a catheter or he has to catheterize himself every couple of hours. It can be very, very tough, for both of them, for the person who has MS and for the partner. Depression, anxiety, for both of them is not unheard of. And one thing which then comes up is that how do you solve these things? Is there an answer? And the answer is yes. And that's why the MS Society of India is discussing this. I think the most important thing is communication. I've realized when you communicate in marriage, when you communicate with your partner, half the problems get solved. MS patient should tell, like for example, that if the girl has MS, she should tell her husband, yaar, aaj meri tabiyat aisi hai, I'm suffering, this is happening to me, that happens to me, this is hard for me. She should ask the husband, how do you feel? Aaj aap kaisa feel kar rahe ho? I know you are passing through a tough time because of my medical illness. I hope you are feeling okay. How are you handling this? So, communication is a very, very important thing. The more you communicate, sometimes क्या होता है, biggest failure होता है कि हम लोग communicate नहीं कर रहे अपने partner से. You just assume कि वो ये सोच रहा है या मैं ये सोच रही हूँ. So my first advice will be communication, communication, communication. Now you can communicate by yourself if you are a good communicator. Most of us are not. So then we need some professional help, therapists, psychologists. कि आप जैसे आप लोग मैरिज में होता है, मैरिज काउंसलिंग होती है. या वाई नॉट हैव दैट्स वाई मैंने आप तो MS सेंटर था बोला था. MS सेंटर में ये सब चीज़ें अंडर वन रूफ होती हैं. इंडिया में स्कैटर्ड है. आपकी न्यूरोलॉजिस्ट आपका ब्रेन तो देख रहा है पर आपने माइंड तो नहीं एड्रेस कर रहा. ही जस्ट टेक्स केयर कि भाई मेरे MS पेशेंट है, MS ना बढ़े भाई, पर उसने माइंड तो भी तो देखो ना. वो सफ़र कर रहा है, कर रही है, उसे डिप्रेशन आ रहा है, ये सब चीज़ें आ रही. हु टेक्स केयर ऑफ द माइंड? हु टेक्स केयर ऑफ द मेंटल हेल्थ of not just the patient but also of the partner, the companion, the husband, the wife, the children? Whenever they'll have children, they also are going to feel that strain. So communication is very important and therapy is very important. Achha, now there are a few things which we cannot discuss this topic unless we talk about these things. They're slightly uncomfortable, but we need to talk. MS patients have a lot of sexual dysfunction. It's well known. MS patients में sexual dysfunction होता है. Sex can be painful for women who have MS. They might have difficulty having sex. Sex is a very important part of a relationship. Whether हम लोग we might shy away from it and say हम लोग नहीं discuss करना चाहते, पर discuss करना चाहिए because sex cements a relationship. If you are not being intimate with your partner, and intimacy doesn't mean कि आप सेक्स कर रहे हैं, the physical act. Intimacy might just mean आपने हाथ पकड़े हुए हैं, आप लोग वॉक के लिए जा रहे हैं, you kiss each other. That's intimacy. पर intimacy के बारे में बात करनी चाहिए because it's a very important part of how to cement relationships. अगर आप intimacy के बारे में नहीं बात करेंगे, sexual dysfunction अगर आप तो MS पेशेंट तो हो रहा है, आप नहीं बात करेंगे डॉक्टर से. इंडिया में बिकॉज द वे वी आर स्ट्रेस फॉर टाइम एज फिजिशियंस, मैं आपसे पूछूंगा नहीं. आई विल नॉट आस्क सिमरन आप तो बाय द वे MS तो मैंने आपकी दवाई बता दी आपको. आर यू हैविंग सम सेक्सुअल डिसफंक्शन? कोई आप तो हेल्प चाहिए है? आर यू हैविंग प्रॉब्लम्स विद द कैथराइजेशन? कोई आप तो जब आप सेट्स करते हैं, इज इट वेरी पेनफुल फॉर यू, इज इट वेरी ड्राइंग सेंसेशन देयर? क्या आप, मैं पूछूंगा नहीं, आप बताएंगे नहीं, आप शर्मा रहे हैं, मैं भी नहीं पूछूंगा, मेरे पास भी टाइम नहीं है। पर करना चाहिए ना, दिस इज अ पार्ट ऑफ either the patient really raises it or the doctor discusses it. So when I when 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 I talk about marriage and companionship, and I'll end soon because this is a discussion, this is not like me preaching. When we talk about marriage, companionship, and MS, I think the biggest thing which I feel, couple of take home points. Education is very important. MS patients should not feel the stigma of MS. Stigma क्या है? There's no stigma. Epilepsy का भी stigma है? नहीं, stigma नहीं होना चाहिए. क्यों stigma हो? कोई कोई छूतती बीमारी नहीं है. It's a well-known neurological condition. ठीक है? Secondly, then openness. Communication. The I have realized that the cornerstone of any relationship is communication. Whenever I end up fighting with my wife or she fights with me, it's a loss of communication. हाँ, फिर atom bomb फट जाता है, that's a different thing. पर communication can help a lot. Let's communicate करिए husband wife से, क्या हो रहा है, what am I going through, आज मेरे लिए ये हुआ, today I'm struggling, today I feel good. Husband, other suppose the partner who's not does not have MS, he or she should also communicate कि भाई मुझे लगता है कि कभी कभी मैं बाहर जाना चाहता हूँ अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ, मैं नहीं जा पाता, आई वॉन्टेड टू गो टू बाली, मैं नहीं जा पाया बिकॉज तुम्हें MS है. बात तो करिए. देयर इज नो हार्म इन टॉकिंग अबाउट इट, एंड देयर इज अ मिडल ग्राउंड. देयर इज अ मिडल ग्राउंड. And we talked about marriage, very tricky. I don't have the answers. I'll let Bipasha talk about this because she's wiser in years than me and probably has seen life up close much more than I have. And many people here have. So I really can't say about marriage. It's a very tricky way how when is the right time to sort of say in the marriage, especially जब arranged marriage होने वाली है या love marriage हो रही है. But the last point I want to end is what we started on. MS is treatable. MS, we have very effective drugs for MS. Ocrevus India में आ गई है, expensive है, 3 to 4 lakhs, but Ocrevus by and large, it's such a superior drug. It just shuts down the MS atrophy. It's a easy to give infusion. Tecfidra is there in India. Tecfidra the generic medicines हैं, बड़े cost effective हैं, अच्छी companies सिप्ला बना रही है, अच्छी companies बना रही हैं जिस पे आप depend कर सकते हो. So there's no reason why we should not be treating MS better. Identifying the patient with MS, right time पर right diagnosis बनाओ. ये ना कि wrong diagnosis बना दिया और MS treat करो, या MS नहीं है अब MS बना दिया. And right medicine. We can nowadays, a lot of these medicines are getting affordable. And then the whole idea is prevent the disability. जितना आप disability prevent करेंगे उतना आप better रहेंगे, and you can live a normal life, get married, fall in love. I should have said fall in love and get married, but you can get married and fall in love. Either way, it works what works for you. But you can get married, fall in love, have children, have a very happy married life, companionship life, and it should always be positive. Life is, जैसे I do a lot of boxing, and boxing में मैंने जब I work as a doctor, and boxing मैंने एक चीज़ हमेशा देखी है, कभी कभी फाइट हो रही होती है एंड यू आर गेटिंग द शॉर्ट एंड ऑफ इट, आप तो इतने पंचेस लग रहे हैं एंड द बॉक्सर गोस डाउन, ही और शी नॉक डाउन होता है. लाइफ में दो चीज़ें होती हैं, या तो आप उठो और अपने कपड़े झाड़ो और बोलो रेडी, आई एम रेडी, लेट्स गो सेकेंड राउंड, या आप नीचे लेटे रहो और हार गए. Actually, if you look at it, everywhere this is the thing. You can either lose the battle and give up, or you can say, you know what, fine, कोशिश तो मैं करूँगा, ठीक है नहीं जीता पर आई एम गोइंग टू ट्राई अगेन. And I think that's the way you look at a lot of these illnesses, and that's the way I look sometimes at my life when I look at it. मैं बोला थी जो भी हो जाए आगे बढ़ूंगा, whether I have success or failure, at least I gave it my best shot. I'll end here and we'll open it up through Bipasha for any discussion. Thank you.
Doctor, thank you for a wonderful talk. Be there because you will get some questions. Actually, see, marriage, I will say, sometimes you don't have to marry, when you have MS, you don't have to look at only the person without MS. I feel you can look at a person who's got MS. You can, together, you can make a life. We have got such example right here on a screen only. I don't want to name her. She got married to another MS person and they are so happy together. She and he both, they handle their MS very, very nicely right from the beginning. See, from day one, you see, for the thing which you are saying, the stigma, that is correct. They don't come till they start limping or walking stick में चले गए, चला नहीं जा रहा, तब तक वो निकलते ही नहीं अपनी shell से. And even parents hide it. They think they are hiding it. Actually, probably they're surrounding them. Everybody knows about it. Ki she says something wrong. So I suggest कि diagnose हुआ, आप contact कीजिए, we'll guide you and tell you कि these are the right doctors. You don't go to a quack. ये कर लिया तो ये ठीक हो जाएगा, वो कर लिया ठीक है. No, there is no answer. I don't think there is any answer. The only thing I believe is in neurophysicians who will make your life easy with treatment. There is a lady over here who's got MS. She's right here. She has a very wonderful thing to say, Tapasya. When I asked her, she's married to a very, very handsome, supportive boy, young man. She's got a son also. Tapasya says her version is, you may have MS, strengthen yourself first. Make yourself strong. Not that MS हुआ और गिर जा रहे हो फिर बोल रहे हो कि मैं शादी करूंगी अभी. No, first of all, treat yourself, exercise, do your yoga, do your meditation, do everything to strengthen your body, get out of it, have control over MS, and then move forward. Tapasya, do you think, am I right?
Definitely, ma'am. And ma'am, emotionally, you in your head, you should be damn strong. कि कुछ भी हो जाए. You have to be that strong. चाहे आपको baby करना हो, चाहे आपको चलना हो. Like, I am on diaphragm. I am married for 20 years, doctor. I have a 18-year-old son. So it's a love marriage. I had a limping problem. That's it. Before marriage, MS was not known. So after marriage, after the son, I got MS, the family got to know. And my husband said a beautiful thing. अगर मुझे कुछ शादी के बाद हो जाता, क्या तुम मुझे छोड़ देती? So it was really nice. And after that, he helped me. Like, we go for swimming, we go for movies. You said communication. Communication is a very big part. Whatever is there in your mind, communicate. जब आप communicate करोगे तो अगले बंदे को पता चलेगा कि what is she going through. Let it be sex is a stigma, the way you said. Yeah, right. It's painful for women. It's painful for women, and I communicate with my husband. Okay, listen, I'm going through this, so just try to understand. He understands. So communicating is a very big part. And exercise, like I go for swimming also. Till now I'm driving. I swim. I go to the gym. So he helped.
Kindly mute your mics, please, when you're talking. Tapasya is talking at the moment. Tapasya, your mic is mute ho gaya. Mic.
He says it's very important for you to go for exercise, do swimming. You must go. He never questions me कि तू कहाँ जा रही है, क्या कर रही है. So the understanding is there now. Even my son also understands, Mama has to do this.
See, we have another marriage also, which is one girl. And I'm proud to say, Meenakshi will agree, Meenakshi knows, Ragini, all of them are here. They know that we gave them a platform to meet. And we are ready to give them a platform to meet, fall in love, get married. One MS person can marry another MS person. Even a normal boy, brother, sister can, I mean, somebody's brother or sister falls in love with a MS girl. Not all MS people start limping or something like that. I know of many. They are perfectly all right. You cannot make out that they are limping from any angle because they handled it very well. We have Shalini Moga over here. Nobody will say she's got MS. We know because we know her right from the beginning and what they're doing. Otherwise, if she passes you, you will not look back. Hey, does she have any problem? So MS does not mean that you go straight to wheelchair. It is handling MS. And you can marry a MS person. I don't think it is. I know it is a very, very difficult decision. Anybody wants to say anything more? The person, Vivo, do you want to say anything?
Bipasha, there are a few questions that have already come in.
Yeah.
And a couple of them are, of course, relating to, some of them are relating to medication, which I think we can take up separately. But the ones that are relating to today's topic, couple of important questions have come in regarding conception, pregnancy, and medication. If somebody is on a particular medicine, what is the protocol if you want to get pregnant?
Yeah, so I'm glad you asked that question. This obviously becomes now a more medical question.
39,
9,
81,
81,
Please
94.
block your this thing, unmute. Mute your mic, please.
So one thing which people need to realize that there have been a lot of studies which have been done on MS and pregnancy. Let me try to make it simple. So let's talk from the woman's point of view. Suppose आप एक lady हैं और आप pregnant होना चाहती हैं, आप तो MS है. Does MS affect your fertility? मतलब fertility जैसे होता है कि आप fertile हैं, कि how fertile you are, कि जैसे ही आपने sex किया, you get pregnant very quickly. So there is some data that MS disease can affect the fertility. तो एक तो ये चीज़ होती है, पर अगेन दे आर वेज टू फिगर दिस आउट कि क्या है. एंड देन द क्वेश्चन ऑल्सो, जो मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन जो आपने पूछा था कि डज MS ड्रग्स affect the pregnancy? So as you know, normal क्या होता है, जब whenever anybody becomes pregnant, the doctor's blanket rule ये होता है, don't take any medicine in pregnancy. कुछ भी ना लीजिए, because every medicine can go across the placenta to the baby. And main चीज़ ये नहीं होती थी, मदर तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला, मदर तो वो दवाई पहले भी ले रही थी. The main thing is, can the baby be born with some problems? कोई congenital malformation, जैसे epilepsy में बड़ा है. Some seizure medicines you can take. Some seizure medicines are not considered to be good in pregnancy because the baby can be born with malformation. That's a heart की malformation हो गई, या baby has autism. तो आजकल MS में भी, MS में प्रेगनेंसी जो होती है, प्रेगनेंसी रजिस्ट्रीज होती हैं, जिससे आजकल whichever drug you are on, most of the doctors can give you some good information कि भाई जो आप ड्रग ले रहे हो, is it safe in pregnancy or not. अच्छा, मेरे उसमें दो ही चीज़ें हैं जो मैं आप तो एपिलेप्सी पेशेंट से भी बताता हूँ. See, the time to discuss this is not when you become pregnant. The time to discuss it is 6 months, 1 year before you are planning pregnancy. Because by the time, as you know, by the time you come to know you're pregnant, the baby has already been exposed to the medicine. और बेबी की जो डेवलपमेंट होती है ना, वो फर्स्ट इनिशियल ट्राइमेस्टर में होती है. तो आप 6 महीने प्रेग्नेंट हो गए हैं, तब आ रहे हैं पूछने के लिए कि भाई ये ड्रग मैं ले रही हूँ, इज इट सेफ इन प्रेगनेंसी और नॉट. हाँ, कर लीजिए, but it's much more visible. The take home point is, if you are planning a pregnancy, you're telling your partner कि चलो अब शादी 2 साल हो गई, अब we want to have a family, we will start having sex and we'll have unprotected sex. तो आपका गोल है कि प्रेग्नेंट हो जाएं. The time is to do that before, so that by the time you come to know that you're pregnant, you're already, if you need to be switched, अदर डॉक्टर बोलता है भाई ये मेडिसिन सेफ नहीं है, इस पर स्विच कर देता हूँ कि आप इट विल बी सेफ फॉर योर बेबी, दैट्स द राइट टाइम. अच्छा, देयर इज अ थर्ड इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. दिस MS frequency might vary in pregnancy. तो आजकल ये भी बड़ा डेटा है कि MS प्रेगनेंसी में MS तो क्या होता है, तो सम पीपल आर अफ्रेड कि मैं प्रेग्नेंट बन जाऊं तो मेरा MS ही सडनली फ्लेयर ना कर जाए. I have a devastating attack while I'm pregnant. तो मैं pregnancy मैं करना ही नहीं चाहती. I don't want to become pregnant because MS can flare in pregnancy. The good news is most of the studies have shown that MS will not flare during pregnancy. That 9 months when you are pregnant, actually the MS frequency goes down. MS is more likely to flare आफ्टर द प्रेगनेंसी, पोस्टपार्टम पीरियड में. तो ये भी चीज़ें आपको पता होनी चाहिए, बिकॉज देन लाइक इट हैपन्स विद एपिलेप्सी, यू आर अ स्लाइटली अ हाई रिस्क प्रेगनेंसी. अब ये हाई रिस्क प्रेगनेंसी डजंट मीन कि सिर हम पर आसमान गिर पड़. ऑल इट मीन्स इज दैट you should be in close contact with your MS doctor. जब आप pregnancy में you are in close contact with the doctor, maybe you are meeting him every 2 months or him or her 2 or 3 months, and you have a good OBGYN जो आपके बेबी तो अच्छे अल्ट्रासाउंड्स हो रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग इज बीइंग डन इन द राइट वे, कि बेबी इज़ हेल्दी, आप मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं बेबी की हेल्थ तो एज द बेबी इज़ डेवलपिंग, एंड यू आर ऑल्सो प्रिपेयर्ड कि भाई पोस्टपार्टम पीरियड में कुछ प्रेगनेंसी अदर MS फ्लेयर हो जाता है तो कैसे मैनेज करना है. एंड इफ यू डू व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग यू, exactly what Meenakshi I think said, most women with MS can have pregnancies, they will become pregnant and they'll have a normal baby.
Doctor, sorry to interrupt, but the question was also like how, since you mentioned that we must plan the pregnancy if you are on any medication, किसी दवाई को शायद रोकना पड़े for a period of time जब हम pregnancy plan करेंगे. So what period is that? Like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? How long should one be with drug free before it is safe to conceive, number one? And the fear is always there that if the drug is withdrawn, how will I react to it? That is one question. Yes.
Ashiji, that's exactly the point I was making.
Yes.
This is a discussion which happens with your doctor. Every case is unique. और ये बड़ा अच्छा क्वेश्चन है कि you go to the doctor and you also have to, as a patient, you and your husband, remember आपके पार्टनर हैं, कंपेनियन हैं, उन्हें लेकर जाइए. आपने ये क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करना है डॉक्टर से. यही आप तो डॉक्टर बताएंगे. पहला क्वेश्चन होगा कि भाई मैं ये दवाई ले रही हूँ, डू यू फील दिस इज सेफ टू टेक इन प्रेगनेंसी, डेटा क्या है बताइए थोड़ा. अच्छा, अगर वो बोलते हैं कि भाई ये प्रेगनेंसी में बड़ी सेफ डेटा है, इसकी रजिस्ट्री जो हुई थी इसमें मोस्ट वुमेन विल हैव अ नॉर्मल बेबी, बच्चे तो कोई हानि नहीं होगी, अच्छी बात है. अगर वो बोलते कि नहीं इसका डेटा प्रेगनेंसी डेटा सेफ नहीं है, वेल देन द क्वेश्चन कम्स अप, शुड वी स्विच यू टू अ डिफरेंट मेडिसिन जो सेफ़र है. उसमें क्वेश्चन आएगा कि भाई आप स्विच कर रहे हो, मेरी MS वेल कंट्रोल्ड है, आपने स्विच किया और सडनली अटैक हो गया, तो ये थिंग डिफ़िकल्ट हो जाता है. Then Meenakshi asks a very good question. I have patients where women, देखिए mother, I see my wife, I mean mother का जो love होता है ना baby के लिए, वो that's like how can you say it's the maximum love. So there are also a lot of women who will not like to expose their child to any medicine. तो अगर आप क्वेश्चन बोलते हो अपने डॉक्टर से, बोलते हो कि भाई मैं अपने बच्चे तो कोई मेडिसिन, कोई MS ड्रग पर नहीं एक्सपोज करना चाहती फॉर दैट 9 months, आई रियली वांट टू हैव अ प्रेगनेंसी ऑफ MS मेडिसिन, इट कैन बी डन, बट देन यू हैव टू वेई द रिस्क. कि रिस्क क्या है कि भाई अच्छा, एक एडवांटेज ये है कि बच्चे तो कोई भी मेडिसिन एक्सपोज नहीं हो रही, तो बच्चा विल बी नॉट एक्सपोज टू एनी मेडिसिन विच कैन हार्म द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द बेबी. रिस्क क्या है कि what if the MS attack occurs during pregnancy, अगर MS सडनली मेरा अटैक हो गया और मेजर अटैक भगवान ना करे हुआ जिसमें मेरी विजन चली गई या कंप्लीट राइट साइड वीकनेस आ गई, तो फिर मैं क्या करूँगी. तो ये बैलेंसिंग एक्ट होता है. एंड देन द वे every patient is unique, that's the way then the doctor says कि maybe the best option will be कि आप इसी मेडिसिन पर रहिए, maybe low dose पर रहिए and let it continue. आपके बच्चे तो भी हार्म नहीं होगा, आपकी डिजीज भी कंट्रोल रहेगी. सो द सिंपल आंसर टू मीनाक्षी क्वेश्चन इज देयर इज नो वन आंसर. यू हैव टू डिस्कस विद योर डॉक्टर. एवरीबॉडी इज डिफरेंट.
सर जी, मैं क्या एक सवाल सॉरी एक क्वेश्चन पूछेंगी?
हाँ जी,
Yes,
पूछिए।
Malvika, ask.
अगर मैं प्रेग्नेंट होंगी और बेबी भी डिलीवर होंगे तो मैं क्या वो बेबी को दूध पीने के लिए दे सकती अगर मुझे हेमस है तो?
मालविका, ये जो आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा ना, बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है। इसमें एक्चुअली एमएस से भी ज़्यादा डेटा ना एपिलेप्सी के लिए है। तो देखिए, जब आप कोई भी दवाई ले रहे होते हैं ना, और आप बच्चे तो ब्रेस्ट फीड करते हैं, तो वो दवाई ब्रेस्ट मिल्क में निकलती है, थोड़ी थोड़ी मात्रा में निकलती है, पर निकलती है। तो जब आपका बच्चा आपका दूध पी रहा है, दैट बच्चे तो वो थोड़ी सी दवाई दूध के थ्रू जाएगी। पर बाय एंड लार्ज, अगेन ये मैं आप तो थोड़ा सा ब्रॉड वे में बता रहा हूँ, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एनी एक स्पेशल ड्रग के बारे में नहीं बोल रहा। बाय एंड लार्ज जो हमें बताया जाता है एज न्यूरोलॉजिस्ट कि भाई जो एडवांटेजेस ऑफ ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग होती हैं, जो बेनिफिट्स, ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग के इतने बेनिफिट्स हैं। ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग से आपकी जो भी प्रोटेक्टिव एंटीबॉडीज़ होती हैं बच्चे में जाती हैं, बेबी और मदर की बॉन्डिंग होती है, उसकी एडवांटेज इतनी है ना कि दे आउटवे द रिस्क। कि जो थोड़ी सी मेडिसिन बच्चे में जारी भी है ना, वो बच्चे तो लाइकली हानि नहीं करेगी। ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग की एडवांटेजेस बड़ी होती हैं। पर राइट आंसर मालविका मेरा यही होगा कि ये क्वेश्चन ना आपको अपने डॉक्टर से डिस्कस करना है, डिपेंडेंट अपॉन कौन सी मेडिसिन ले रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं। ही कैन गिव यू, वो आपके डॉक्टर आप तो प्रॉपर आंसर देंगे, मैं आप तो बस जनरल आंसर दे सकता हूँ।
Doctor, I have a question.
ठीक है सर जी।
Yeah, hi Shalini.
Yes.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Hello?
Yeah, Shalini,
Yes,
I can
Shalini,
hear you.
please
Yeah.
ask.
If both the parents have MS genetically, like the brother, like the man got it from somebody in his grandfather's family, and the woman got it from her mother's cousin, so does it mean that the child will automatically get MS?
Shalini, you've asked a tough question. Your after question is, I'm just going to talk in Hindi because there are some people जो हिंदी में ज़्यादा
हाँ
कंफर्टेबल
जी,
हैं।
आप हिंदी में बोल दीजिए।
हाँ, देखिए इसमें ना जेनेटिक्स ऑफ एमएस पर ये कोई क्लियर कट ऐसा नहीं है कि जैसे कई डिजीजेज होती हैं ना जो बड़ा क्लियर कट जेनेटिक होता है उनका, कि अगर फादर तो है तो बच्चे में जाएगी जाएगी। एमएस
जी,
का ना जो जेनेटिक्स ऑफ एमएस इज़ नॉट सो ईजली अंडरस्टूड। तो
ओके।
ये इट्स वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट टू आंसर दैट क्वेश्चन कि भाई अगर मदर तो एमएस है तो बच्चे तो भी एमएस होगा। यूजुअल थिंकिंग इज नहीं
एक
होगा।
फादर को है और दोनों को जेनेटिकली ही है,
क्लियर कट।
साइड प्लीज
दोनों
साइड
को।
में बात नहीं कीजिए, म्यूट कर कीजिए, डॉक्टर इज गेटिंग डिस्टर्ब्ड।
ओके।
नहीं, मैं बस ये बता रहा था कि यूजुअली जो जेनेटिक्स ऑफ एमएस है ना, वो इतना ऐसा क्लियर कट नहीं है कि अगर आपको है तो आपके बच्चे तो भी होगा। पर अगेन दिस इज़ अ क्वेश्चन विच इज़, आप तो बड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड क्वेश्चन है। it should be, you should discuss it with your neurologist and genetics of MS में है आजकल genetic counselors बड़े अच्छे हैं, they can help you answer that question जो आप पूछ रहे हैं कि भाई अगर इतनी strong family history of MS है तो बच्चों में क्या रिस्क है MS का।
Meenakshi, I have a question here for the doctor. Maheshwari here.
यस
Abhi, yeah, see, you have been discussing about pregnancy and MS in women, MS women. Okay, I want to ask a simple question with doctor. What would be your advice for young men who are getting married? What are the precautions they should take? Where you advise fully for MS women, what about MS men? What would you advise for them, for young men who are getting engaged or getting married very soon?
Maheshwari, I mean, I was very clear that same advice holds for men also. There's no difference in MS, doesn't discriminate between the sexes. I think if the man has MS, he also has the same questions he needs to deal with, which the woman deals with. So my advice holds exactly the same. These are very complicated questions. How do you discuss it with your wife or would be wife, your would be partner? Same thing, as I told you when I started, that MS is slightly, the frequency, the incidence of MS is more in women as compared to men, but there's some data जब men में MS होता है, it's much more
Aggressive.
yeah, it's more aggressive,
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
उसमें ना more like primary progressive, secondary progressive MS होता है. So yeah, it's a very good question, but you know the answer is that exactly the same. I don't think so there's any, it doesn't discriminate between the sexes. But एक point मैं फिर से बताना चाहता हूँ जो which I think is very important. देखिए, you are trying to make life decisions when the disease has just started. You don't know how the disease will play out. इस मीटिंग में there are many MS patients. कोई माइल्ड हैं, बड़े माइल्ड हैं, एंड उनकी लाइफ में इतना इफेक्ट नहीं हुआ है. सम ऑफ देम आर डेवस्टेटेड बाय द डिजीज. हाउ इट्स वेरी हार्ड टू प्रिडिक्ट एट द एज ऑफ 18-19, जब भी आपकी शादी हो रही है, कि भाई ये MS कैसे बिहेव करेगी. एंड दैट इज वाई दीज क्वेश्चंस आर वेरी हार्ड टू आंसर. यू नो, हाउ कैन यू प्रिडिक्ट?
Dr. Saab, another question has come up. It's very similar, but the patient has asked the same question twice. So, what if both partners have MS? Is it still safe to to conceive? Is it hereditary? Basically, the worry is about it passing on to the child.
Yeah, and Meenakshi, like I said, the genetics of MS is not so clear cut. कई
Yes.
बड़ी क्लियर कट जेनेटिक डिजीजेज होती हैं, तो आप जेनेटिक काउंसलर के पास जाते हैं, वो ट्री बनाते हैं और बता देते हैं. अच्छा, ऑल्सो बच्चे में जैसे एज यू नो नाउडेज यू कैन टेस्ट द फीटस कि भाई इसमें ये डाउन सिंड्रोम तो नहीं है, ये तो नहीं है. सो यू कैन एडवाइज द पेरेंट्स. जेनेटिक्स ऑफ MS इतना क्लियर नहीं है. So this is again a very good question. The other, both partners, जैसे Bipasha has said that there are some MS patients who have married MS patients,
What a
epilepsy
baby also.
patients who have married epilepsy patients. उनमें बच्चों में, is it a higher risk of them to have epilepsy or MS? Very good questions. No simple answers. But yes, these are exactly the questions which you need to discuss with a good doctor and then a good, maybe a genetic counselor, to see if you can find the answers.
May I though add here something from our experience? I mean, we are very happy that Delhi now has a handful of couples who are young MS. Both partners have MS, but we have had this situation in other chapters where we have had couples with MS, and I don't think I don't think that they have had issues on this course so far. They are having happy marriages, and I think they have children as well. So I don't think like you said, it's very individual. बट मतलब किसी को भी एग्जैक्ट आप नहीं कह सकते हैं, बिकॉज MS itself is such a disease कि किसी दो पेशेंट्स को एग्जैक्ट आइडेंटिकल नहीं होता है सिम्टम्स. So one can't say, but I suppose your advice to go to a genetic counselor is probably the route to take. Though from our own experience, we have not found that problem so far.
And that's it. And I support that. That, like I said, mostly in epilepsy ये बड़ा common
Yes.
होता है. Most of the times MS के genetics ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आप तो MS है, आपके बच्चे तो भी होगा. But
Yeah.
if there is a very, ऐसे एक क्वेश्चन आया था जिसमें बड़ी strong family history MS से थी,
Yes.
आया था. Those are little tricky questions. So वो,
Yeah.
I think you definitely need to figure it out a little bit.
And doctor,
Hello,
there's another
doctor.
question about, a bit related to psoriasis. Now, it has nothing to do with, it's not a neuro disease, but it is an autoimmune condition. So is psoriasis safe again? If the body is it hereditary? Do you have any idea about it?
No, psoriasis is a very common skin condition.
Yes.
Most of the times, in my experience, again, it can be mild psoriasis versus severe psoriasis. Psoriasis has one other thing. It can be disfiguring, a little bit cosmetically disfiguring. So for a young boy or young girl who's looking to date, you might see that they have covered themselves up because psoriatic lesions हैं आपके. वो एक different बात होती है. But yeah, it has an autoimmune this thing. But psoriasis also can be very well controlled. There are some really nice drugs which जो आपके psoriasis तो control कर देती है.
No, but they are wanting to know that again, does it affect marriage, pregnancy, and that sort, intimacy,
No.
and that kind of thing?
I don't think so. I mean, देखिए intimacy तो वही है ना कि जैसे would you, how comfortable would you feel in kissing somebody जिस तो psoriatic lesions हैं around? You know, these are little tough questions. That's psoriasis में एक ही होता है. Psoriasis at times can be slightly disfiguring with respect to cosmetics, apart from the other complications of psoriasis. Psoriatic arthritis hota hai. So, you know, there are many, psoriasis is not just one skin, this thing,
Yes.
psoriasis can be psoriatic arthritis, जिसमें आप तो arthritic problems आ रही हैं, other
Yes.
things आ रहा है. So again, psoriasis should be, well, it's completely different topic than MS, but
Yes, yes,
it
yes.
should be well controlled.
Actually, Doctor,
Okay.
I would like to put a point. It is like, okay, they are worried that two MS people marrying each other, whether the child will carry this problem also. But when people do not have MS and their child has MS, MS could happen to anybody. It's not necessary that parents have MS. That's why the child will have MS. I don't have MS. Nobody in my family had MS. In my husband's family, nobody had MS, but I had a child with MS. I mean, who was diagnosed with MS. So it's not necessary that you have to have MS to get a MS child.
Right.
So the
Very
child
good
should be
point.
absolutely normal, I feel. So there shouldn't be any worry as such. I mean, of course, it could happen to anybody. And anyone can say, okay, we do have such people who have MS children, children who got affected by it. But then that is a very, very less number, very less number. If we have something like 875 members, out of that, we have about 3 to 4 couples like that who face this kind of thing. I feel that's a very, very small number. So
Yeah,
I don't think we should be frightened. Then any normal person can be frightened also to
Yeah.
have a baby next. Isn't
And
it?
the only point I like to what you said was exactly communication.
Exactly.
Talk to your doctor about it. जैसे हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं, hopefully we are talking very frankly and I'm talking frankly. ये concerns होती हैं, पर अगर आप पूछेंगे नहीं, अपने partner से नहीं बात करेंगे, और so you may not, आप planning नहीं करोगे pregnancy because आप दिमाग में आप डर रहे हो. बात करो, speak to your partner. Partner might have some reservations or partner might say नहीं, कोई problem नहीं है, करते हैं कुछ, या डॉक्टर से बात करिए. That's the reason why we are having this discussion. Communication is very important.
Sir,
Doctor,
I want to add
another,
something.
sorry.
So
Okay.
may
Yes,
I
please go ahead. Malvika.
Pooja.
actually how to reduce or solve this fear in all of us? The one who is going to marry us also is afraid of MS because they feel it might come to the baby. So what is the solution? How to resolve this?
Genetic counselor.
Malvika, like I said, the solution is, you know, that's the reason you have a doctor. जैसे आप मेरे से बात कर रहे हैं, if you come, you bring your partner with you. पूछो आप partner थी concern हो सकती है, and it's understandable why the partner might have concern. तो आप concern acknowledge करिए, बोलिए चलो आप मेरे साथ चलो, डॉक्टर के पास चलते हैं, let's go to this doctor, let's ask him or her, ये question पूछते हैं, and then you get the answer. जैसे Meenakshi and Bipasha is saying, you know, these things, they are answers for all these questions.
Doctor, there's another very sensitive question which has come, which is that even in a, as MS progresses, there may be, like you said, difficulties having sex or even becoming intimate in other ways because of the progression, like you mentioned, like psoriasis was one thing which is which it looks unpleasant. Sometimes the body becomes differently shaped, or you lose their bodies don't remain that attractive, of course, and that happens with age as well. But in MS, sometimes you might lose the strength, or the body shape changes, or due to spasticity, the certain limbs are rendered, unusable in a sense. So automatically that desire and that thing, if it is in a young age, it goes down with the other partner. Now, what happens in such a situation? Then that's when the marriage starts kind of stumbling and crumbling, because there is a difficulty on both sides. From the caregiver, from the partner side, to accept this change in his or her partner's body, and in the individual's thing who develops or becomes self-conscious or develops certain complexes about his or her own body shape. So where do we go from here? Can we overcome this in some way just with counseling, or is there something else?
Meenakshi, excellent question. We're coming towards the end, so I think this is a great question to talk about. I think the answer is a couple of things. Counseling does help. The other thing is, there is something called libido. Libido होता है sex drive जिसे कहते हैं. You feel the sex drive. And Meenakshi she didn't use the word, but she said कि loss or libido हो सकता है. And it may occur in your partner. Suppose आपके partner हैं जिन्हें MS नहीं है. He may lose libido because he doesn't find, like she used the word, maybe body change हो रही है, you don't find your partner so sexually attractive. अच्छा, देखिए, these are very complicated, difficult questions. I think
Very personal questions.
Very personal questions. Counseling can help. There's certainly medicines, like when you talk about medicines like Viagra, Cialis, they do increase the libido. So you have medicines which can be given for increasing the libido. Remember, one thing which people don't talk about, men have libido, but women do also have libido. It can be reverse also. Women can lose interest in sex because they don't find the partner attractive or whatever else. So women libido bhi hota hai. Ye nahi hota sirf men. We always concentrate on men with respect to sex drive and all. Women have a sex drive also, and they need to have a very healthy sex drive. So very tough question, but there are ways, there are medicines, and then there's therapy where but I would like to say what Meenakshi said. I think sex is a big part, or यदि आप sex word नहीं use करना चाहते, आप use करें intimacy. Intimacy can be in many different ways, but intimacy is a big part of any healthy relationship. So I think अगर आपके doctor और चल forget the doctor, अगर आप लोग intimacy के बारे में नहीं discuss कर रहे अपने partner से, just because it's an uncomfortable topic या आप शर्मा रहे हैं, I think that's not right. Intimacy के बारे में discuss करिए. It's a very important चीज़. In any relationship, I think intimacy के बारे में discuss करना चाहिए. Forget about MS या epilepsy. अगर आप तो कोई बीमारी भी नहीं है, तब भी intimacy के बारे में तो discuss करना चाहिए ना. It's an important topic.
But sorry
Hi,
for
doctor.
interrupting. This is a very normal, even for the normal journal couples also. This is a normal problem.
Right.
Meenakshi ma'am, it's not that with the MS or maybe with some person who's
Right.
Suffering with the disease. I mean, nowadays even the MS people, they are working, they are doing their best to look beautiful, maybe physically fit.
Right.
So I have a personal experience that MS doesn't stop you for your sexual life or intimation life. I mean, it's all depend person to person.
Absolutely, Praveen, you're absolutely right. My question had come from somebody who is
Yeah,
going
that's what
through
I'm
a tough
saying. It's
marriage
a journal
because
problem.
they feel that they are not so attractive anymore to their partner,
And
and
moreover,
it throws up strange feelings, because the individual feels, okay, I am not so attractive anymore. Will my partner stray? Will my
yeah, that's what
partner
I'm saying.
not?
That depends because we have to live. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever the shape we have to love ourselves, Then only we can do any sexual this thing.
Communication comes back to
Yes.
communication.
And
We can
moreover,
convey that to our partner.
Yes. Communication, as
Basically,
doctor said,
basically, I
communication
feel
is the best way.
Yeah.
We should go to the doctor together and
Yes.
discuss everything.
Sorry to
When you're
interrupt.
married,
Hi, doctor.
when you're married,
Uh,
सेक्सुअल लाइफ को इतना हम लोग एजुकेशन में है
Hmm.
और इतना अडल्ट है कि हम लोग ये डिस्कस कर सकते हैं doctors के साथ.
Praveen, there's somebody else asking a question.
please.
Yes, please. Who's asking?
I'm
Shini.
Shini speaking. Yeah, doctor, it's about like you were talking about the medication. Since I just wanted to know, is there any further or any upgraded version other than rituximab for this secondary progressive MS in your knowledge?
You know what, we try to avoid the medicine part of it, but I'll just answer that. जैसे मैंने आपको बीच में बताया था, Ocrevus is now available in India, and Ocrevus, my experience with Ocrevus has been it's a very effective MS.
Doctor, is it like is it the same base for this rituximab? Like its action is similar to it?
You're right, yeah. Rituximab and Ocrevus both they work in the same way. Rituximab is much cheaper than Ocrevus, and even if you
I
can't-
am on rituximab from past 2 years, but then my secondary progression has not been stopped. So when we were having a word with our neurologist, they were also telling me it has a similar action, but then as of now there is no much medication for the secondary progressive MS. They are even recently my doctor was trying with the plasmapheresis and then going with the rituximab. I don't know how much effective it is, so I just wanted to know if there is any further treatment for the secondary progressive.
Yeah, so like I said, your doctor is right in saying that rituximab and Ocrevus is kind of they work in the same way. The point I was trying to make here, because Ocrevus is frightfully expensive in America, and even in India, it's I think launched at around 4 lakhs. But what I
Yes.
want to say is rituximab, your patients, the bigger point for people who are here, rituximab is very, very inexpensive. And rituximab is a very good MS medicine. In fact, बड़े debate हुआ है कि rituximab तो ज़्यादा क्यों नहीं use करते. So rituximab is a good medicine. I really, coming back to your question, I'm sorry, I'd like to avoid answering that just because I don't know exactly all your history, but I think the best person is your physician to answer that. If the disease is not well controlled on rituximab and you're still progressing, what's the next thing forward?
Okay,
Hello,
okay. Thank you so much, doctor.
Hello.
I think I want to say something regarding your looks. You may have MS. That is not the end of the day. Take care of yourself. Look good. Dress up, and do everything. I know Tapasya. She was having so much of walking problem. She joined a Mrs. India contest, and she got a prize over there. So it's not that you give up just because you have MS. It's not the end of the world. Whether it's a man or a woman, everybody should be taking care of their appearance, remain attractive to your partners. I mean, physically, you may be having some flaws. You don't have to talk about it all the time. You can be more adjusting with your partner and look good, and he should look good it is both ways. So I would advise that. See, you
Hello,
might
You're
doctor.
absolutely right, Bipasha. And not only that,
Hello.
I mean, when Dr. Saab spoke about, there are two aspects. One is the actual physical sexual act. But other than that, when we talk of intimacy, there is so much more. There is togetherness, there is hand holding, there is kissing, there is
Yes,
touching, there is
yes.
fondling. There is so much you can do without not necessarily, indulge in intercourse, if you know what I mean. So intimacy can come even with people who have disability, whose body
मैंने कोई
no
क्वेश्चन
longer in
पूछना
the
था,
shape that it
फोटो
used to
मेरी
be.
दिखानी
But
थी,
all
कुछ
these things
पता ही
can be tackled with some guidance.
रहने
I
दो
feel.
अब, रहने दो अब।
Thakur,
Can we
Thakur,
mute ourselves if we are not
अभी
speaking
जाने
on the
excuse
meeting?
me, people who are walking around with the
रहने दो,
and it is actually very
क्या
easy on the
पूछना हो गया अब?
then
अभी
stop.
Hello,
15-20
doctor.
मिनट और
मैं
Pooja, can you
पूछना
just mute
चाहता हूँ।
everyone?
Pooja, mute everybody.
हाँ,
please.
डॉक्टर मैं कुछ पूछना चाहती हूँ.
Con, who's that?
I'm not the host anymore. Bipasha, you'll have to do it.
Ah, okay.
Mute
Let me
all.
mute everybody. Where do you mute everybody from? I don't know.
Ma'am, it's on the Zoom panel. I asked Javed.
Yeah, I have muted all. Yeah, you can unmute yourself.
Only the speaker will unmute. Rest of the people should be. And please don't move around with your camera, walk around, because it's very disturbing to the eyes, you know, when on the screen. So just switch
Hello?
off your camera when you are moving. हाँ,
हेलो, मैं कुछ पूछना चाहती हूँ मैम।
हाँ, पूछिए।
मैं ये पूछना चाहती हूँ कि मैं भी 3 साल से रेटॉक्सिमेप ले रही हूँ, बट मैं आई मूवमेंट नहीं कर सकती हूँ। अगर मैं आईज रोटेट करती हूँ तो मुझे चक्कर आते हैं। तो इसका है कोई मेडिसिन?
डॉक्टर साहब,
मैं आंखों का मूवमेंट नहीं कर सकती हूँ, आंखों का रोटेशन करती हूँ तो मुझे चक्कर आते हैं।
देखिए, आई मीन मेरी आपसे एक ही एडवाइस होगी, यू नो, इसके लिए तो आपको अपने डॉक्टर के पास जाना पड़ेगा देखने के लिए कि एग्जैक्टली क्या हो रहा है। इट्स वेरी हार्ड। आप तो जूम में इसका प्रॉब्लम से सोल्यूशन निकालना इस हार्ड। ये क्वेश्चंस काफ़ी मेडिकल क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, तो मेरी आपकी एडवाइस होगी कि आप एक अच्छे डॉक्टर से कंसल्ट करिए एंड देन फाइंड आउट कि भाई क्यों हो रहा है कि आपकी आई मूवमेंट्स में प्रॉब्लम आ रही है। आई मूवमेंट्स यूजली जो नसें होती हैं वो ब्रेन से आती हैं। अगर उनमें कोई प्रॉब्लम आ जाती है एमएस में, अगर वहाँ कोई प्लाक पड़ा हुआ है तो आई मूवमेंट में प्रॉब्लम आ सकती है। तो ये आपने आई थिंक अपने न्यूरोलॉजिस्ट से पूछिए, वो आप तो
ये
हेल्प कर पाएंगे।
ऑप्टिक नर्व से कनेक्ट होती है क्या सर?
हाँ जी, ऑप्टिक नर्व विजन के लिए होती है। आई मूवमेंट्स की डिफरेंट नसें होती हैं पर वो पास पास ही होती हैं। इसी कारण जो मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ कि यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट कि भाई वो जो नसें जो होती हैं जो आपकी आई मूवमेंट्स को कंट्रोल करती हैं उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम कहाँ से आ रही है। कोई एमएस का वहाँ दाग पड़ा हुआ है, क्या है कि जिसके कारण आपकी आई मूवमेंट्स अफेक्टेड हैं।
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
anybody else? The question
Sir,
should be
no-
for this topic only, marriage
yes.
companionship.
नमस्ते सर, मैं गिरीश आनंद सर। मैं यही बोलना चाहता था कि जैसे आपने एक बड़ा अच्छा चीज बताया कि सबके एमएस में डिफरेंट होता है। किसी को 2016 में जैसे मुझे डायग्नोस हुआ, उसके बाद 2018 तक मैंने काफी कंट्रोल किया डाइट पे और लाइफस्टाइल पे एंड डॉक्टर्स का मेडिसिन टाइमली लिया, तो मेरे को उसके बाद कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आया। आई स्टार्टेड डूइंग योगा एंड आई एम फॉलोइंग अ गुड डाइट, सो आई डोंट हैव, बट पीपल डू कंपेयर, दे कॉल मी कि तुम्हें तो एमएस में वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ। वो मेरे को प्रॉब्लम हुआ, लेकिन मैंने उसको कंट्रोल कर लिया और अपना डाइट से उसको काफ़ी मेंटेन किया। और आगे लोगों तक भी अवेयरनेस देता हूँ मैं कि एमएस आप उसको कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं। आप डॉक्टर का मेडिसिन लेते रहें, प्लस आप योगा करें और अपनी डाइट और लाइफस्टाइल पे कंट्रोल करें। एंड गुड न्यूज़ इज कि दैट वी आर ओपनिंग अ एमएस सेंटर। जो आपने जैसे सेंटर का बोला, वो मैं खोलने जा रहा हूँ न्यू दिल्ली में, पश्चिम विहार में, फॉर MSPs एंड बाय द MSPs। एंड वहाँ पे हम योगा देंगे, डाइट देंगे, लाइफस्टाइल उनको शेयर करेंगे। एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Girish, I need to say something. That is not a MS center. What Dr. Saab said is a different
Yeah, I know.
center.
That is different.
So this is
That is different. वो तो वहाँ पे
so
अलग है।
people should not come get into
No.
illusion कि भाई यहाँ
I
जाने
told
से
you it
मेरा
is
MS का
MS.
सब हो जाएगा.
Yes, it is about MS yoga, and I am myself
Yes.
a MS warrior. So, and I am myself a yoga teacher and authorized to teach anyone. And the yoga I am teaching everyone, it is all कि जो हम बैठ के कर सकते हैं. We can
Okay.
sit and do. आप एक बारी
Anybody
मेरा
else?
कभी भी वीडियो देखिए एक बारी, और लोगों तक आप प्लीज मैसेज दिया करें कि योगा करें। गिरीश ने, मैंने पूरी डिजाइन ही MS के हिसाब से की है। ऐसा नहीं कि मैं सूर्य नमस्कार कर रहा हूँ और मेरे बाकी फ्रेंड्स नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। मैं कर सकता हूँ, बट मैं उनके लिए बैठ करके कराता हूँ। एंड पिछले 2 साल से मैं फ्री में करा रहा हूँ सब। आई एम गिविंग
Girish,
अवेयरनेस। यस,
Girish got the message. Let us
Yes.
stick to the topic now. Anybody else? Any questions? Because
Yes,
we
ma'am,
are over the time now.
ma'am, can I ask one question, sir?
कौन पूछेंगे?
Sonia Bori, ma'am. Good
हाँ,
evening.
Sonia, please ask. Please.
Sir, I have a
put the
problem of
topic.
MS. Sir, I'm can't sleep without medicine. It happens in MS. Sir, I'm taking medicine for sleeping. It is insomnia for MS.
सोनिया, आप तो आई थिंक आपका क्वेश्चन है कि आप तो नींद नहीं आती, आप तो MS है। देखिए, नींद नहीं आने के बड़े कारण होते हैं। इंसोम्निया इज़ अ वेरी कॉमन कंडीशन। इट्स ना, ये नहीं है कि इंसोम्निया MS पेशेंट्स में स्पेसिफिक है। इंसोम्निया कई लोगों को तो होता है, तो उसके देयर इज नो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि भाई आप तो इंसोम्निया एमएस के कारण ही है, पर इंसोम्निया इज़ ऑल्सो वेरी ट्रीटेबल। तो अगेन माय एडवाइस विल बी, आप तो एक अच्छे डॉक्टर तो देखना चाहिए टू फिगर आउट कि वाई आप तो इंसोम्निया क्यों है, एंड देन हाउ टू ट्रीट द इंसोम्निया। इंसोम्निया के लिए तो बड़ी अच्छी मेडिसिन आ गई हैं जो आप तो आप सो पाएंगे। एक चीज़ बता देता हूँ लास्ट पॉइंट बिफोर, बिकॉज आई थिंक हमारा टाइम निकल गया है, कि मोस्ट कॉमन कॉज ऑफ इंसोम्निया होता है जिसमें आदमी अपना ब्रेन शट डाउन नहीं कर पाता। तो रात तो आप सोने जाते हैं, आपके ख्याल चल रहे हैं, उसका मेन कॉमन कारण होता है कि भाई थोड़े एनजाइटी में जा रहे हैं, स्ट्रेस है। दैट इज़ वन ऑफ द वेरी कॉमन कॉज ऑफ इंसोम्निया। तो इंसोम्निया इज़ ट्रीटेबल, आपने डॉक्टर से मिल लिए and they can definitely treat your insomnia. Thank you.
Very true, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
I think a bit of lack of exercises also, movement, because you are not tiring your body at all, and so you are unable to sleep. So exercise भी करना चाहिए, yoga करना चाहिए, शायद ठीक हो जाए.
Bipasha ji, I want to say something.
Sure.
I'm not asking any question. It has been an excellent session. I want this doctor to come again for us with different topics because he's so learned. He's well versed with MS. And really, अभी जितने लोग ने question पूछा है, शायद बाद में पूछ सकते हैं, because today's topic was totally different. We should have more sessions with doctor. It's been an excellent session with him.
Yeah,
You should call him, invite him back.
He's been very kind, very nice with his
Yes,
timing.
thanks
so
to
I'll try
him. Thanks to him.
Yes, I try to do it on a holiday, on his holiday, and taking away his 2 hours on a holiday. But then he's always, he never said no to us. We will come up with more sessions online, and I'm glad that all the chapters from all over, they join. I can see Dr. Gopi over there here. I think Arun also joined. I think Sanket also joined. So these are from various chapter leaders who have joined today, and are people from Delhi chapter together with them. Dr. Saab, thank you very much. We have to end this, I suppose, today, and we'll go in for another session because we get a lot of new patients who have all these questions. The people who have MS since some time, they know what to do. But the new ones who come in, we want to target them.
Thank you very much, doctor.
Dr. Saab.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much.
Have a good
Can
night.
we do a group photo where everybody can sit on their cameras, please?
Switch on your cameras, please.
Okay.
One should not stop living their dreams if you have MS. That's all I say.
Actually,
Live it to the fullest. That's
Give me a second once your cameras are on. Give me 2 minutes.
Prabal, Ganesh, Sanjeev, Ishita Bali, if you can switch on your camera. Haritha. And more to go. There are a lot of people over there.
yeah.
Switch on Aman, Aarti, Nisha, all of you.
Hi, Praveen.
I switched it on.
Good to see you, Deiti. Nice seeing you. Okay. Meenakshi? Arun Mohan, saw you also. Very nice. Meenakshi? Meenakshi, please conclude the session. You are mute. You're on.
The environment was very nice. The session was very nice.
You have muted yourself. No. Okay, let me take it on. Thank you, Dr. Saab. It was a beautiful session. Like Maheshwari said, everybody learned a lot. I think they still have lots more to learn. And the questions were very, very nice, like you said, because you keep coming back to us. I'm not a doctor. Meenakshi is not a doctor. Millie is not a doctor. We have a lot of answers, but we can't make it conclusive because we only talk through our experience. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Doctor. Sorry, I went on mute. Thank you once again to each and every person who was here. in the meeting today. We at peak, I think we had a gathering of approximately almost 113 or 14 people, which is
130, ma'am. 130.
30, wow.
That's
130.
wonderful. I think it's
130.
largely
Okay,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
missed that. I was
Wow.
probably,
Thank you.
I think excellent attendance, and we hope to have many more such. And we expect even bigger gathering next time. Thank
I
you
think
all
the-
for
Much,
sparing the
Dr. Lal.
time on your, and a very happy Republic Day to one and all.
Wishing everybody a
Thank you,
very
ma'am.
happy
Thank
Republic
Thank
Day.
you so
Bye-bye.
much, doctor.
Thank